Hey everybody, Eric Pate here, back with another video. So I'm going to review the Toyota Owners 400, and I am going to give you guys my picks for the Cookout 400. And as usual, as these videos will go, I will tell you guys where my picks finished. They're going to be in order on how they finished, not on how I had them picked. It'll be in order of how they finished, and then I'm going to give you guys my picks for the Cookout 400, which is at the Martinsville Raceway. Let me double check, make sure that is the race name this week, and it is. You guys know originally when I first started doing this video series or podcast, or if you guys have YouTube Premium, y'all can use this as a podcast. I said in the Dakota one that I couldn't decide between two people, so I just ended up having 6 picks instead of 5. I decided, know what, let's just have 6 picks. And of course, we need a dark horse, so total 7 picks. I'm gonna, about every other week too, I am gonna remind you of our winners this year. So this week, we will be reminded of the winners and where they won at. We're going to be doing this, like I said, about every 2 to 3 weeks. Now, we're going to do it once a month to remind ourselves who were our winners. And if a driver, and then the top 10 as of now in points. Now, when we get close to crunch time for the playoffs, we're going to do it the top 16 in points when we get close to the playoffs. Now let's go ahead and let's jump into now where our picks finished. The guys I picked for Richmond, we're going to discuss on how they finished real quick. Joey Logano came home second. Kyle Larson came home third. Martin Truex was fourth. Chase Elliott was fifth. Brad Keselowski was sixth. Chris Buescher was eighth. Ty Gibbs was 16th. Our pole winner was also our stage 1 winner, which was Kyle Larson. Our stage 2 winner was Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex was actually en route to win the race until Bubba Wallace spun out Kyle Larson, which gave it Denny Hamlin. And by the way, Logano was all over Truex when the caution came out, but Truex still came. Unfortunately, I think he ended up coming home fourth. He was kind of upset after the race, which I would be too, especially since he was literally like maybe 10 seconds from getting the white flag when the caution came out. So if they waited 10 more seconds, Martin Truex Jr. would have won this race. Now, let's see. Do we want to go ahead and review my picks for Martinsville, remind our winners, or do the top 10 in points right now? Let's go ahead and remind ourselves our top 10 in points. So that will be Martin Truex Jr. at number 1. He still has yet to win this year. Kyle Larson only has 1 win this year. He sits at number 2. Sitting at number 3 is Denny Hamlin with 2 wins. I drew a star for next year's driver for each win they got. Ty Gibbs sits at number 4. Ryan Blaney, our defending champion, sits at number 5. Christopher Bell sits at number 6. He has 1 win. William Byron sits at number 7 with 2 wins. Chase Elliott sits at number 8. He still has yet visited Victory Lane. Hasn't visited Victory Lane since the Talladega Fall race. Ross Chastain sits at number 9. He was our race winner in Phoenix. And Tyler Reddick, who hasn't won since Kansas in the fall, I was there for, sits at number 10. Again, our winners were William Byron with the wins in the Daytona 500 and Dakota. I'm doing it in order on how they joined the list of winners. Daniel Suarez, 3 wide photo finish at Atlanta. Kyle Larson dominated Vegas. Christopher Bell for a pretty dominant day for Toyota. Joe Gibbs became the first team in this race to have all 4 drivers lead 50 laps at least. in Phoenix. And then Denny Hamlin got wins both in Bristol and Richmond. Okay. Let's go into our picks. Now, there was some controversy about this race. I will get into that in just a second. That's why I'm holding a pencil and a pen, because I'm going to draw it out. I'm going to draw out. It'll be easier for me to explain. I'll go ahead and actually at least get the first part drawn out. And that's roughly where it is. And that's start-finish line. Anyway. So, let's go ahead and go over our picks for Martinsville. 1 second. Let me still actually fix this real quick. Okay. So, my first 4 picks, I have the same reason for, so I'm just going to read all 4 of them off real quick, and then I'll explain my reason. Actually, I just go ahead and say my 5th and 6th pick, and then we'll go with my top 4. So, and my dark horse. Ty Gibbs, we'll start off with dark horse. Ty Gibbs is still kind of had a little bit of a great night. She could have had a better night, but he kind of had a great night Sunday night. 16th place finish. I don't think he was ever in the top 10, but I saw him having a better day. I would suspect him probably having a good day at Martinsville, one of the last places he won at in the Xfinity Series, or he bumped up before he came to full-time Cup. I am sorry. I'm fixing something real quick. Joey Logano nearly won this race last year. That was back when I still did not like Logano. I have gained respect for him. Now, everyone's going to ask, where's Hamlin? Why did I not pick Hamlin? And I probably should have. I don't like him. I'm not going to pick him. Are you kidding me? And then number 6. The first 2 short track races of the year. He has been there. He had a shot at winning. And I think he's probably going to seal the deal this week. Martin Truex Jr. is going to get a win at Martinsville. Hopefully. I think like 3 years in a row in the spring race he got it. I just about said something false. I forgot he got his first Martinsville win in 2019, but that was in the fall race. Wow. He got it in the spring/summer race in 2020, and then the spring race in 2021. Now, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Alex Bowman are my first 4 picks. The reason why I picked them, what does all 4 have in common? They drive for Hendrick Motorsports. And Martinsville has been a good track for Hendrick Motorsports. I think last year Kyle Larson got him the 30th win at that track, or was it win 29? I don't remember which win it was. If it was win 29, they're going to get win number 30 this year, I feel like. I feel like Martinsville, like, I know there was a little bit of a hiatus to where in 2017 through 2019 to the 2019 fall race, from the 2017 spring race to the 2020 fall race, because that was when Chase Elliott won his way into the championship 4, and then Chase Elliott won again the next week to win the championship. Chase Elliott, Larson, Byron, and Bowman also all have 1 win apiece there too. Now, Byron, Elliott, and Larson, they kind of dominated like the second half of the event in all 3 of theirs. Bowman, he wasn't there like literally all day until like the very end, when he did a bumper on Denny Hamlin, and Denny Hamlin called him a hack. I kind of thought that was funny. And so, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so when I try to hit play to like continue recording, because on Samsung you can just hit a pause button. My dumbass accidentally hit the stop button. So anyway, I'm going to draw out a roll here, and then I'm going to draw out what happened. So, this box right here, where I can probably fit 3 of my fingers, where 3 of my fingers are, This box right here is the restart zone. This, obviously, is the start and finish line. Now, for restarts, this is the control car. We'll just use this last race for example. We'll say the 11 car. Now, I wouldn't have been. Now, I was a little mad about Denny Hamlin winning, but I probably wouldn't have been as mad because they showed after the race that he did jump the restart. Okay, I knew he did. Now, NASCAR said that he didn't Sunday night, and then came out yesterday and said that he did. So I'm gonna go and draw out what happens versus 1 second. Sorry about that. I had it. Anyway, so yeah. So you cannot get going until this first line. This first line, then you can start going. The first place car has to get going somewhere between where my 3 fingers are. This is the restart zone, okay? The control car is only allowed to get going once he hits that first line. Denny Hamlin, on the other hand, what happened instead was he went going right here. Before the restart zone. Before he was in the restart zone. That's where he went going. Okay? He went going before the restart zone. And it looked like he did it to me. And then there has been a couple of Denny Hamlin fans who have said that Denny Hamlin did jump the start. Now, you still got those few Hamlin fans who are like, oh, he didn't jump the start, he didn't jump the start, he didn't jump the start. But you got those Denny Hamlin fans who are like, yeah, he did. He was in the wrong. Even if Denny Hamlin was Kyle Busch, and Kyle Busch, as you can tell, is my favorite. Even if Kyle Busch did it, even if Kyle Busch jumped the start, I would have said, we jumped the start. Now, as much as I will be like, yay, we won. Once I found out, oh crap, we jumped the start. Dang it. And if they caught it Sunday night, Hamlin would have had to finish, I think the last car on the lead lap was 22nd. That's where Denny Hamlin would have finished. And Joey Logano would have been declared a winner. And I would have been okay with Joey Logano winning. Because obviously I had him as one of my picks to win this week. I mean, are you kidding me? Of course I'm going to pick Joey Logano to win. Of course I'm going to be happy with Joey Logano winning because he's one of my picks. So, yeah. Thanks for you guys for watching. I'll be back next week with my post Martinsville. Like I said, I'm Tom Free. Nice, go be awesome. You're paid on the hate. See you later.